Welcome, and thank you for joining us for this episode of Travel Talk. I'm Diane Cook, the owner and principal travel designer of Seven Seas to Sea Travel. And today, my special guest, Margarita from Azamara Cruises, is joining us to talk about a very special cruise that I will be hosting next May of 2023. It's going to be a highlight with the Monaco Grand Prix included. So if you are an F1 fan, you will want to hear this and understand what an amazing experience this is going to be. So I will turn it over to Margarita, and thank you for being here.
Thanks, Diane, and thanks everybody for joining us. I am with Azamara, and I just want to talk to you a little bit about Azamara, and then we'll dive into the itinerary. So Azamara is a small boutique cruise line. We've got 4 ships: the Pursuit, the Quest, the Journey, and the new recently launched Onward. So our company is growing. The nice thing about our ships is they're small. 30,000 gross tons, no more than 700 guests. Right now, we're sitting at about 680 to 690 guests with over 400 incredible staff and crew. And this staff and crew comes from 50 different nationalities, and it really is a warm, beautiful environment on board, country club casual. And I think the nice thing about it, it's got an intimate feel because it is so small. We just launched a new brand positioning statement, and our brand positioning right now is that Azamara lets you explore, Azamara lets explorers immerse themselves into cultures and locales that are more relaxed, discovering destinations by day and night, resulting in a richer, more fulfilling small cruise experience. So we do right now travel all over the world. Our primary location is Europe, and that is throughout the summer months, but we also do touch on South America. The Onward will be in the Caribbean this winter. We'll be going to South Africa, West Africa, Australia, New Zealand, and Asia. So lots of opportunities, and everybody, when I start talking about cruising, they want to know what are our protocols, what's going on, what is new at Azamara. And all of this information, Diane can certainly help you with, but you can go to our website, which is azamara.com, and there you will find that we do have a Cruise with Confidence program, and that essentially means that if you book by August 31st, which is just a little bit more than a month away, you are able to cancel if something happens and you're not comfortable, we have another wave of COVID or something comes up, you're able to cancel with 48 hours notice. So that is a huge confidence builder in making sure that you are you are confident to sail with us. So we like that. And just recently announced as of yesterday, which was the 19th of July, beginning on the 25th of July, Azamara will no longer require pre-cruise COVID testing. And this is based on CDC recommendations. So there's a lot of consideration that have gone into these decisions. It will exclude ports that do require pre-testing. So ports like Australia, New Zealand, Asia, South America still are requiring it. Miami still requiring it. However, Europe, we are good to go without the testing there. So let's move on to the more fun stuff. So Azamara does offer unique experiences. We have destination immersive. So we, as I say, spend more time in port. Anything after 8 p.m. is considered a late night stay, and we have more overnights than any other brand. Our As Amazing evenings are a highlight. We are hoping to have those come back in early 2023. And that is when we take everybody who is on more than a 7-day voyage to a unique locale for a entertaining experience, including food and beverages, but the highlight is definitely the entertainment, whether or not it's an opera house, whether or not it's a dancing cabaret in Marseille, France. So it is really a highlight for anybody who has sailed with us. We go to ports less traveled and we get closer to the city centers. And again, coming back in 2023, if we can't get as close to the city center, then we do offer shuttle service. So Our world-renowned crew, they have rated high in customer satisfaction, lots and lots of compliments about our crew. And in fact, people do follow them on social media and will sail on a particular vessel because they know that that crew will be on board. And it's not pretentious. It's really, there's no need to pack ties or high heels unless that is who you are. And then we welcome that as well. And of course, we understand that people have special birthdays or anniversaries that they want to celebrate and they want to dress up, and we welcome that. But it is not normal on board our ships. It's really a very country casual environment. We go further. So we have 274 unique ports. In fact, 80% of our operational days are in port, and we have unparalleled destinations, more than any other cruise line. It's an intimate country club like ship that are able to fall into smaller ports. So you'll see that we do get in close. And I've got a couple of examples of itineraries that we will illustrate that too. Unrivaled destinations, and it really is a fantastic experience with the amount of land programs that we offer as well. This is just a quick shot of our white night party. This happened in Monte Carlo. It was a late night view. You can see here how close we get. And I love the fact that this picture obviously illustrates that we are there in the evening. So, but our white night parties, I'll touch on those in a little bit, but those are also a big highlight for us. We are an inclusive cruise line. So we do include cultural evenings, such as our white night events or As Amazing Evenings. All your gratuities are prepaid. We have self-serve laundry on board. If you happen to be staying in a suite, anything over a 7-day, you'll have 1 complimentary bag of laundry. We have concierge service, and of course, all your food and beverages are included. When we say food, it is snacks throughout the day, as well as the 3 main meals, and then beverages, anything from regular soft drinks, coffees and teas, bottled water, but also wine. So we have a variety of red wine, white wine, as well as rosés, imported beers and spirits. We do have a premium beverage package, which you could purchase if you like. If you particularly have a brand of liqueur or alcohol, vodka or so on that you would like to try, then definitely the premium package might be an option for you. So this is just an example of one of our itineraries in 2023. We do a number of country intensive itineraries. This one is focusing on France. So beginning in Southampton, England, ending in Bordeaux, France, we have 11 nights, and this is where we become unique. 3 overnight stays, 8 ports, and 3 late night stays. But ending in Bordeaux, France, I'll show you something else that is unique to Azamara. Whereas most ships will dock in La Rochelle, Azamara, being the wee little ship that we are, we go right past Rouen, down the Gendron River, and dock right in the heart of Bordeaux. And so this allows you to get close to this majestic town. We have the beautiful dock right in the city center and getting close. So this is sort of things that you might see in Bordeaux. We overnight in Bordeaux. So you don't have to do everything in one day. You could spend 1 day in this fantastic city doing some shopping, experiencing the nightlife, and then the following day go to the countryside and experience the wines and the chateaus. There are a number of different wine regions to visit, and it is an excellent opportunity to learn more about wine, appreciate the production, and of course, do some tastings. Onboard experience. We do have some fantastic vessels, and the nice thing is they're all identical. So as I go through this, whether or not you've been on the Pursuit or the Quest or a journey, going on the journey, you're going to see a lot of similarities. We have a variety of staterooms because this is really going to be your home away from home. This is one of our spa suites. Now this space is limited, so I would certainly encourage you to book early. At Azamara, we tend to book from top suites down to bottom suites. So it's always nice to know if you've got a particular suite in mind that you do book early. So a variety of suite accommodations. And the nice thing about suite accommodations is it includes things like butler service. As I say, one day, every 7 days, you can get your laundry taken out and have it done for you. You can do specialty dining, and that is included. So lots of benefits with the suite accommodations, including onboard spending credits. Our verandas are incredibly popular. People like to be able to go out, have cappuccino in the morning as you pull into a port, or have an exclusive view as you're pulling into port. And at night, there's nothing like the stars. And if you're looking for a nightcap, having a veranda is fantastic. But all budgets considered, we do have some ocean views, and you will see that we have nice picture windows. And then we have 10% of our inventory is inside staterooms. So lots of appointed staterooms to be considered. And then dining, all sorts of options for dining. On the right, you will see Discoveries. That is the widest variety of dining. But we do have specialty dinings as well. So we've got Prime C and Aquilina. Prime C is a steak house environment, and Aquilina is seafood pasta. Both of these do require reservations and have a surcharge of $30, but really, really popular. If you're looking for a special event, definitely think about that and book as soon as you get on board. And then our alfresco, we've got Windows Cafe at the back of the ship, as well as the patio. And these are fantastic places for breakfast and lunch buffet style. But in the evening, we put linen tablecloths and have table service. And so it's a really nice environment as well. Entertainment, the Cabaret Lounge has some fantastic entertainment, from Broadway shows to magician acts to local entertainment and comedians. Our fitness facility is fantastic for the size of ship that we have, and we also offer onboard nutrition and fitness classes, and then the Sanctum Spa. If you have a day at sea, there's nothing better than going for a facial or a massage, and we have some of the best massages on the ocean. Our white night party, we tend to do this when we have an overnight stay or a late night stay, so the ship is nice and calm. Lots of entertainment. If you're in the Spanish region, we might have a great big paella to offer. I have been on board where we have had barbecues. So it really depends on the destination, but the food always sort of matches that destination. And it is one of the best parties that you will have on an ocean. Lounges between the den, which is sort of great for piano entertainment before dinner, up to the living room, which has a band playing until about 11 p.m. and then the DJ takes over. On the new ship, the Onward, we have this fantastically classic bar called Atlas Bar, where we've got specialty cocktails and hors d'oeuvres, but there is lots of public spaces, some crowded, some not so crowded. It really depends on what you're looking for as to where we will find you. And as I mentioned, our crew are fantastic. People will follow the crew on social media. They will go to find them on board the ship. And you will always find, even the officers are always around and about. When we were recently on the Pursuit, we were in Amsterdam overnight, and we had a fantastic white night party, and the crew were out serving the food, mingling with the clientele, and it was a really fun experience. As far as our land experiences, whether you're looking for shore excursions, pre or post stays, we have loads to offer. And we understand that travel is a very personal endeavor, and one size does not fit all. So we've got these specialty curated collections that offer the authenticity of the destination that we're going to. So one of the local experiences on the trip that Diane is promoting is, of course, going to be Formula One. So we have loads of promotions available. Diane will be able to tell you about this promotion, which is going on until August 31st. It's save 50% off the second guest, plus receive an onboard spending credit of up to $500. It's on select sailings, but if there's something that you're interested in, we can certainly help you out with that. If you're looking to get away this summer, right up until September, we do have some fantastic last minute voyages starting at $12.99 Canadian, and that would include all of the immersive experiences that we talked about, your gratuities, your beverages, your food. So definitely If you are looking to get away, we still have availability. And if you are single looking to get away, on all 4 of our ships, we do have solo voyage rates for as low as 125%. Normally we have 10 of these every quarter. Right now, there are 35 voyages available at 125% for single.
Fantastic.
So why Azamara? Ideally, 2 questions. Do you want to stay longer in port?
Yeah.
And do you want to get closer to the destination? If you answer yes to those, let's jump in and look at this Monte Carlo Grand Prix sailing. It departs on the 25th of May from Rome. The port in Rome is called Civitavecchia, and it goes all the way through to Barcelona. It's 10 nights, 8 ports, 5 late night stays, and 2 overnight stays. So you can see that we do an overnight in Monte Carlo, and we have another overnight in Barcelona. So leaving from Rome, if you can get in early, Rome is such an amazing city to be able to walk through the steps where the gladiators walked at the Colosseum, gaze the incredible artwork, go to see St. Peter's. The Michelangelo La Pietà is just breathtaking. Maybe throw a coin in the Trevi Fountain. It is absolutely fantastic. I think Rome is one of my favorites. And when you are there, pasta, wine, and gelato are a must. Livorno. We call Livorno the gateway to Florence and Pisa. It is really the gateway to Tuscany. Whether or not you want to go up to Florence, it is not that far, about a 2-hour drive, but Florence has of course, the Statue of David, loads of museums, the Uffizi. I would encourage you to book your tickets early for the Uffizi. And a nice thing is that you're in Florence on this departure on a Friday, so you know the museums are open. I have gone to Florence thinking, let's do it all, and that happens to be a Monday and nothing is opened on a Monday. Pisa, of course, there's the infamous Leaning Tower. So many decisions, but you know, you can always try and squeeze it all in because you're there until 7 p.m. Palma de Mallorca is a modern city. It's got an ancient past. It's rich in history, lots of Gothic cathedrals, some of them over 800 years old. And then Ibiza, from 8 a.m. until 11 p.m. And this is where you really get to see the highlight of staying late at night, because Ibiza is world renowned for the rich and famous artists, filmmakers. So if you're there until 11 o'clock, you might see somebody famous, you never know. But it is legendary, known for its mountainous white islands, and of course, the famous nightlife. And then the real ticket on this Monte Carlo voyage is Monte Carlo itself. So I was saying to Diane, I took quite a few of these pictures. I was recently there in May. So they were just setting up for the race. And so you'll see the banners were being put up, the stands were all in place, the pool was already off limits. You could walk the course, that wasn't a problem, but you could already feel the excitement, and the race wasn't for 2 weeks. In the top right, you'll see the view of the fantastic port of Monte Carlo. If you can see the port, I don't know if you can see my mouse, but right where the little white line comes through the picture, that is normally where we dock. So there's a walkway that goes all the way past the palace, past the swimming pool area, and you get into the heart of Monte Carlo. So it's maybe a 10 or 15 minute walk. If you want to just cut across the port, they do actually have shuttle services, water taxis. It's €2. So if you've got a couple of euro coins, just drop off and walk across, or get the shuttle across. Otherwise, it is an easy walk. A lot of fantastic shopping, and of course, you've got to pop in to the casino while you are there. So these pictures, I took this one on the top left, and again, that just shows you how close we are. That is the Onboard in the background. So that would be ideally where our ships will dock, is fairly close. The bottom left, I did not take that picture, but that just shows you that's the reason a lot of people will go. And we do often offer tickets to the grandstand. So if you want to get tickets, those are often offered as a shore excursion. And when I was in Monte Carlo, we did the white night event. So you can sort of see everybody dressed in white. It was a little cool. I think by the mid to late May, it warms up quite significantly. And then of course the shopping. Make sure you've got lots of room on your credit card if you are shopping in Monte Carlo. And this picture I love. I took this from the ship, and it gives you a great look at the harbor. You can see the hill, all the lights on. This was probably at about 11 o'clock at night. So lots of bright lights and activity going on in Monte Carlo. So that is just a quick look at what we have to offer. I'm going to pass this back off to Diane, and she can talk to you about the hosted amenities on the voyage that she is escorting.
Oh, thank you so much, Margarita. Oh, I cannot wait to go and to be there for the Monaco Grand Prix. You know, what an amazing once in a lifetime experience this will be. So sailing on board this virtual hosted experience, I will be with you, which is going to be so much fun. We get together, we have a cocktail party on board and meet our other virtuoso people that are sailing with us as well. And you just never know. You meet people and you see them throughout your vacation, and you become good friends and you stay in touch, and maybe you sail together next year. It just is, it's really cool when you're traveling with like-minded people. You know, you're already there because you obviously have the same interest. You know, maybe it's the F1, maybe it's the Mediterranean. Good food, good wine, those are all good things to have in common. So on board, there's an additional onboard credit that you can spend however you want in the gift shop. Put it towards a massage, you know, a spa treatment, a special shore excursion, something like that. As well, sometimes there are additional offers of perhaps an exclusive shore excursion just for the virtuoso guests. And sometimes as well, there's an opportunity, if you chose, to have a private driver transfer, maybe from the airport or from the ship to the airport. So those are things just to know that they are options, and should they be applicable, I can certainly set them all up for you. There, did I cover them all? Yes, okay.
Yeah. No, it's great, and Virtuoso is a great partner of ours. So I know that those sailings are very popular. So again, don't wait, book soon.
Yes.
And call Diane.
Oh, thank you. And it's just a deposit, and that will hold our space, and then we can work out the rest as we go. But thank you so much, Margarita, for joining me today and for talking about this and getting me all excited. And I hope that this speaks then to some travelers that would like to come along too, you know, and this little bit of the climate, maybe you want to just travel with a little bit of security with somebody else. Well, I'm going, so come join me and we'll all travel together. And I really appreciate your time, and thank you for putting together such a great presentation and talking from your own experience. Those were fantastic pictures, so really beautiful. And any questions, don't hesitate to call me and we can explore the options. Thank you again. Have a fabulous day.
Bye-bye.